Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria, and as you can tell if you've been here before, I do cooking, a lot of clean eating mainly, or how to stuff. I only have a couple videos on my channel, but I've been meaning to post the past couple weeks, and there's just been stuff going on, and I just felt like me not being pressured to focus on that was like the best for me. And I'm back, and today I want to take the time to talk about my diet. Now this is like a disclaimer, everybody's body is different and everybody's choices are different. So this is kind of just me sharing with you. Now, I don't know if you can tell by the title of this video, but I have a hypothyroid Hashimoto's, and Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disease. So I'm sorry, I'm messing with my hair. So it's not like it can just like go away. I am on Synthroid, the generic version, and I am on other medication due to other medical reasons, but maybe I'll get into that in later videos. But today I wanted to talk to you about what I've been doing recently and where I was, what I'm doing, and how it can help with people with thyroid issues, or how it can help you in general. So basically what I was doing was I was eating somewhat healthy. I wasn't really meal planning. I was kind of just like eating leftovers, but in small portions, or putting more protein in, like with my pasta or whatever. And then I'm a snacker on top of that. So if I don't have like snacks planned out accordingly, I will eat a whole bag of potato chips. So that wasn't really like the best thing for me. But I do love to cook, so that's not really like I just have to do it on my days off. I Because of my Hashimoto's and because of recent ultrasounds on my thyroid, I'm very inflamed, and anybody knows that you can always change something due to diet or exercise. So I figured you can't really exercise your thyroid, especially when it's inflamed. That's like having like sore muscles, and I mean, obviously you can exercise it, but it's a different type of exercise. And so I decided to change my diet. So what researchers have said for thyroid issues specifically is to get off gluten, which is wheat, which bodies don't really process wheat the same. It's a processed food, and also dairy. Now I am still eating eggs. I'm eating organic eggs, or I'm eating farm fresh eggs. It really just depends upon my week, and if I happen to get over to the farm that I know sells them. It just depends. So for me, that's what I'm doing. That doesn't mean that other people like it. Eggs are a type of inflammatory because they are a little bit higher in fat due to the yolk. So maybe switching to egg whites would be better for somebody else. For wheat, I would suggest reading the Wheat Belly book, or Forks Over Knives, I believe it's called. Like, those books really explain well about how processed our nation has become, or how our diets affect like our outer appearance. So I switched my diet, so I don't eat any milk products. So milk chocolate. This past weekend it was really hard for me because I didn't realize that hers salt and vinegar chips had milk in it, and they're my favorite chip in the world. And I ate half the bag, and I felt horrible afterward. Like, I felt sick. Like, I felt like I was getting a cold. Then when Monday came, which is because I did that on Sunday, when Monday came, I was like, no, like, I'm going to stick to my diet. I'm going to do all these things. And I did. And I felt so, like, by the end of the day, I was feeling a little bit better. And then by Tuesday, I felt a lot better. With gluten, there's so many, like today, there's so many gluten-free options. And so my bread is now switched to Delan's Ezekiel millet bread. So I'm kind of doing that. I haven't eaten any pasta in a couple weeks. I have eaten a lot of protein, a lot of protein, but I've also upped my fiber by like a lot. So I'll shoot in a couple pictures at the end of the video on what I've kind of been doing. But every morning I do an almond milk smoothie, and I either do banana and avocado with coffee, or I do like mixed berries, almond milk. Either way, it has unsweetened almond milk in it because that's just what I prefer. Then for lunches, it really depends upon my meal prep. So this week, which is the week of the, oh wait, this isn't even the 2019. Okay. So this week, which is, what's today, the 21st, it's like the week of like the 18th. I'm doing salmon with broccoli and green beans, with roasted broccoli and green beans with barely any oil on any of it. So I think like all together, like with like the big batch that I made, I think I used maybe 2 tablespoons of oil, like all together. I used about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of oil for the broccoli, and I used spray for the green beans, spray coconut oil. So how I feel, I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, and I feel better. Like, I feel awake. I feel healthier. I don't feel bloated, and actually people at work can tell that I'm less bloated, which is kind of an encouragement to me because I feel bloated like all the time. A couple years ago, I did a huge, like, I was weightlifting, I was running, and I lost 60 pounds like that. Like, it was super easy. At the beginning of last year, I was like, oh, I did this the year before, I can totally do it again. And I couldn't. And I actually was gaining weight. And that's why when we found out that my thyroid is really just like screwy. This might not work for everybody, but I think that it would work. My best friend, he also told me of the paleo diet. And I've been looking into autoimmune paleo because obviously my body processes things differently than somebody that might have celiacs or somebody that might have a normal metabolism. Obviously, my body reacts differently. So I have several books out right now, and actually the recipes are actually really close to what I'm doing right now. So I'm kind of just learning what to do, but it pretty much has no grains, like at all, like no quinoa, no farro, none of that, like none of like the gluten-free stuff, no rice, no nothing. But you're getting your carbs from your greens, from stuff like that. Obviously in there, they don't want you eating soy, so like no edamame, no, I don't even think any green beans, like no beans at all. But I'm not sure if that meant like black beans and kidney beans and like garbanzo beans, or if that meant like something else. I'm not fully up to date on this paleo thing. But I am up to date on gluten and the gluten-free and the dairy-free. And I'm telling you, anybody that has a thyroid issue or Hashimoto's, it has done a difference. Now, I'm also on other medication. So, I have lost approximately since the beginning of last month, which was February. I would say February 5th is when I had my thyroid doctor, my endocrinologist's appointment. I have lost approximately 11 pounds. not including the 3 pounds that I lost before I went to her. So all in all, I lost about 14 pounds in about a month and some odd days. My body reacts differently. So, and I'm also on other medication that kind of suppresses my appetite because I do get migraines, and I'm on this other medication that kind of helps with when I'm about to go for a workout. It kind of helps me sweat a little bit more, ups my heart rate kind of thing. That the doctor prescribed me, because I told her, I was like, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, I can't lose the weight. Like, I feel bloated. I feel horrible. I'm getting to a place of, I feel better about myself. And I think that's like what's important, is how you feel. I do look on the scale a lot, but you know, the scale doesn't tell you how you feel. Like, I feel really good right now. And I'm going to continue to feel good. But if you have an autoimmune or Hashimoto's or anything like that, what is your diet? And comment down below, or don't comment at all. You can send me an DM in my Instagram, which is Toria dash Joe. And you can see kind of like what I'm doing and look at my life and kind of follow me there. But I'm sorry, this video is not going to be edited. I kind of just wanted to share like how the past month has been going. Maybe I'll do a mental health one. It's just been like kind of like weird, but I kind of decided to do this when all this stress was kind of happening. And I'm really glad I did, because I was able to not be so worried about how I was feeling through my diet. I was able to focus on my feelings and know that like that's how I was feeling and not how I was like physically feeling. That does, I know it like kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't. But I hope everyone has a great day. Everyone has a great week. I hope to post another video soon. I'm sorry. But it's been awesome talking with you guys again. And I hope to see you guys really soon. I have a really awesome video coming with my sister that I've been prolonging since February 14th, which because it was supposed to be my Valentine's Day video, and I've just been pushing it back, and I'm finally going to sit down and edit this video, and you guys are going to see it, because it is with my baby sister, who is a terror but super cute. So and she's 17, so it's not like she's like whatever, but she's still my baby. But I hope everyone has a great week. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you guys later.